Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Aubrey or Soup. I stream over on Twitch, mostly Final Fantasy XIV, but I like to dabble in a variety of games. Here on YouTube, you'll find VODs from my playthroughs, reactions, and some of my best moments from streams. If you want to catch me live, my Twitch and Discord links are in the description below. Anyway, let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoy!
We are here to speak to Alfino. Alfino seems eager to review your journey thus far. Next stuff is 710, possibly? Oh, okay. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. Cocktail. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all the claimants as they currently stand. Zeraldra and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Muklamat would be equal with them, but for Bakul Jaja's thievery, which has left us 1 short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will take back what is mine. This I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakulja Ja's unleashing of Armanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. Can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamulja and the Zbral in the forests of Yaktel, specifically near a village called Ikrax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where the Lay of Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Persia has a similar tale. The explorer Ketnram befriended a 2-headed king, known as the Autarch, before commencing his travels across Tural. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is the commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king most certainly sounds like Papa, so this Ketnram fellow must have come to Tuliolal. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yakoi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? Then Ketnram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk, is that a city? One of the grandest in Tural, once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikrax. Then all things considered, Yaktel seems an obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Kona's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? You'll be fine, Glamat. Unless you're scared of heights. Dirigible landing. Yes. fine. The next flight to Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep their hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air all the way to Yaktel? Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbye said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything, just making sure that you're not nervous. Oh, what did we talk about? Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand just until I've settled my nerves? Of course I'll hold your hand. You're the nicest person I've ever met, Lilith. I'll try not to crush your hand. There she is. Third promise. Wait just a moment. Mablu. Oh, hey! Mablu and Tobli. Of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. T, is that so? You said that it gained popularity in Yaktural as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right, we tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yaktel, to where it seems you are already bound. What luck, then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to? Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. I just gotta board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Yaktel. I really hope she wins. Yaktel will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. Ooh, okay. Okay.
The fierce Shapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Oh my god. It's so pretty. Oh my god.
It is here where the Shapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
Right, of course.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozamauka.
Kozamauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
I'm pretty sure it's been more than
Is
once,
the
but it's
Shabbat
okay.
community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right.
Oh, fuck. I suddenly clicked my mouse. Anyway, we're going over yonder. This track is new. It might just be the nighttime track, but it's nice. So far. I'm liking the vibes. I'm liking the vibes. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. I'll be fine. I'll eat some eggs for the road. Oh, the water is beautiful. Otomu Horizon. Oh, the little squirrels. Actually, that's a really big squirrel. What did I have? Well, I had my factor meal. It was like kind of like a teriyaki-esque, like tofu stir fry. Giant flowers? Very sick. Good, everyone's accounted for. Eekbrax is up ahead, let's be on our way. Yo. Oh my god. Aaronville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Ready to head on in? Aye. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect on us poorly. Oh, hey! The third promise in her retinue, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. Everyone is waiting for me? Yikes. Who might that be? There's but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. Ah, everyone posted up way before we got here. Oopsies.
At last, we are graced by the presence.
Literally, Serial Jaw, I... Be quiet. Oh, freak.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
I don't think he gives a
Now that we are
fuck.
assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As Sibrash Rash, I have the honor of serving as
Shibrash.
Elector on behalf of my
Shibrash?
people.
Sprash.
As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat,
Oh.
we have eagerly awaited
Sorry,
your arrival.
guys. Sorry about the whole up.
Third promise. If you would please join us. Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Oh, fuck.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
This is not gonna be good, is it?
Twelve forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Love you, Ellie.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red. Blue. On separate teams, then.
Red. Which means...
Together again, as fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
This is not gonna end well.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-head.
Not the one head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Pibil.
Mmm.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
LOL.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Whole thing crusty.
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few
The variety
How
of
do I keep
stew
doing
dishes
that?
in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Shit.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
Oh, they do not want to work together.
It's a lighter wonder.
Kona. How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right, that's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Heh, of course you do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 claimants, Sariel Ja and Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9, that's 3 more people we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident lest we make a careless mistake that could have easily been avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Ziburg Pibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for the answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Sprawl people. Sprawl? I think it's Sprawl. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. I'm not very good at rolling my R's, so... Not me yawning. I guess I kind of didn't sleep that well last night. Ooh, let me get this viewpoint. I was just so stressed about my pewter. Colorful spices. Very nice. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in a basket. That one's called akyot. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medical benefits are significant as well. So good. Fastidious fellow. The recipe for Sprook Pibil, I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hunmuruk himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ipruk to be had at a market. Wink! Hey, yo, they're fighting? Here we go. We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think you won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could it be? Could a second time be? But what are you looking at, salt liquor? Mind your own business. Ooh, gemstone trader. Bright, but that is horrifying. That looks like it's poisonous and not to be eaten. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Ah! Oh no! It appears I've gone and dropped my Najul, I mean Jatika banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. Ah! There's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. I wonder what that could mean. Oops, I don't think I can walk up that cliff. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about Zipruk Pibil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish. An observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relationship to Zibru Pibil. The one in particular she attributed to all common sprawl dishes at Kyoto, she called it. I see, then if Zebruk Pibil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Elfino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook bearing bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul, or banana, in certain localities. It would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? They all emoted at the same time. The squeaky flesh of a bipedal fish. Ooh. Not squeaky, as would be expected of a dish called Zibruk Pibil, indeed. So to summarize, the dish is one of Ibruk, flavored with a combination of spices that includes akiote and steamed underground within najul, or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forests while you all were exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to a master gleaner. He's so cute. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. Firewood. I too shall be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lead someone to suitable Ibruk if they will perform the requisite deed. Alize? As for the natural leaves, I believe I am capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartlands, forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Maybe we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Lamiti, Lilith, if you would accompany me on my errand. Of course I will, Kona. No better way to whet my appetite. Good, let us be about our tasks then. I love this game so much, and I love all the characters in this game! What the heck even? Come on, let's go and get those najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. Let us see if there are najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Orianger mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Najul leaves for purposes other than Zibruk Pibil, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forests for more. Gomalji Grove is the source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. Let's see, I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredient, then to the Jatika heartland we shall go. Yay, exploring! Allow me to save you the trip. Hey, are you showing favoritism? Traveling there requires that you go through the Tienbeck Traverse, but it has caved in due to the recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our Najul leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other ways of procuring them, then you wouldn't have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find Zbruk Pibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. Still, if there are no leaves here and you can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuliolal. So perhaps there is something about Zbruk Pibil that we have yet to learn, something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, I see, like who was the first to make it? It's history, that sort of thing. Ahem, if it's Yaktel's history you're interested in, you should start with the old war. Between the Jbral and Mamulja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Zbruk Pibil. Huh? What does Steam Zbruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilion Asso. It lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ilion Asso? Understood. Thank you for the help. Come on, let's go and see this place. Oh my god, it's only 9 p.m. and I'm getting sleepy. I must go on. Oh! Oopsies, I definitely didn't do that. Oh my god, Jory. Oh no! The village of Iliosa must be further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. I want those whack-ass, war-obsessed freaks copying you. These little squirrels are so cute. here is so pretty. Ooh, let me do this feat. Unfortunate. So, this is the village of Ilionaso, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Wookievoo! Wookievoo, I didn't know you were in Yaktel. I was picking up lumber from rocks when I heard the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, so followed you here immediately. Wookievoo is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I presume? For the moment, I suppose. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona. That's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? Ah! Kona, as in the second promise of Tuliolal? To think that I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... Oh no, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about the Break Pubil. While I am forbidden by Sprachrash to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between Shpral and Mamulja was one of land. Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Shpral. They launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors the high ground, and Shpral forces held the upper hand against the invader, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamulja once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Bonoa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged Sibral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bonoa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Bonoa both, a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually rising as the first Autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and war soon came to a head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, And there I shall continue the tale. Whoa. That was kind of cool sounding. Ooh. Ooh. So breathe Cinderfield. I'm feeling so eepy, guys. Yo, those mobs are sick too! Bro. Just... I feel like the mob design just continues to get better and better.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja.
Well,
The Shobrit Cinderfield.
Shobrit.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yorqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Who is there?
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives.
I feel like this is one of the first times you've heard the Head of Reason.
Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do
East?
not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
Kettenram!
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin?
No biggie.
I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Belu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Evening? What does that mean? I wonder. Who is spying on
So
me?
began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
Tea.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry.
Zero's hat?
To think that he ended an age-old conflict with food.
Know.
It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
You think so, Ghoul?
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Bibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
I don't think I saw closely enough. I was not paying close enough attention to
What's wrong?
notice something in the bushes. I don't think that's
Someone
Zero.
was there, you say?
I'm pretty sure Zero's still in the 13th.
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures, and we're doing the same now. History of violence. Anna still weigh heavily upon Kwana's mind. Ukevu has given us valuable insight to the origins of Zikruk Pibil. However, we are still no closer to procuring the necessary Najul leaves, unless... Tell me, was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since that feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true, especially one at the heart of something so significant a battlefield. Amity, Lilith, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing! Okay, Kwana. It's so icky right now. Look here, this soil has been recently overturned. Everyone do a stretch. Ooh, someone buried a box. Well, well. Would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are, fresh Najua leaves. Hanmurukstein, I'd wager. There's poetry in hiding them. There's a poetry in hiding them on the battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. So we planned this all from the start. Thank you again, Wook Evu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And, with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, Third Promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the Feat of Reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions to Hanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliolal and what they hold dear. Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. You got your mount, Shadow? Hell yes! Congrats. I hope you enjoy your mount. Notice yourself beginning to shrink because of this weather. Yeah. I feel like streaming kind of keeps me in check because I'm like, I don't want to be on stream like this. Hello. I am streamer. I have very good posture. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let us return to Ikbrax. Oh, let me just teleport there, to be honest. Oh! I didn't freaking attune to the etherite. Let me check if there's any other ether currents here. Oh, I bet there's one out in the water, huh? Ah, up there. I see. No! Bruh. Noctel squib? Squib? Okay, I'm pressing the wrong button. Not this one. This one. Already discovered two, so maybe I already got that one over there, maybe. Killer piranha. Oh. Yeah. Oh no. Let me in. Let me in, please. Horizon. Jungle out here is pretty sick. Oh, it's up there. I see. Can I swim here? Oh wait, I guess I won't be able to ride my meow. This water looks so beautiful! Vroom vroom, oh please! Thank you. Let me go up the cliff. Oh, rewind sound is really cool. Oh wait, let me attune to this aetheryte before I forget. Hello, Kona. I'm glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished. Oh. How did everyone fare? We got the nodule leaves. Wukevu came along and helped us find them. Wukevu is here. I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. That Galul Jaja brought an end to centuries of warfare surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest of solutions, but how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Urianger and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. And I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had on offer. Spoken like a true expert, Aaronville and I found our Ipruk, so we should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? Alize, I love you, my daughter. It's okay. I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield akyut. I'm told our resident astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Through further inquiry, did I determine the ideal balance of spices. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one among us is versed in the culinary arts. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope, as I recall you are an accomplished culinarian. Yeah, no biggie. Ooh, my mouth is watering already. Without further delay, then.
smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
Cooking contest.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Yes.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready.
It's ready. We steamed our meats.
Apologies for the wait.
Is this the carne asada tacos?
Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then. In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably.
No biggie.
Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's
I'm glad I
history of
ate just
violence
before this
and your
cutscene.
father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you.
Slay! Everyone dig in! We share
All that
the food
remains
with
is
our
to partake of
comrades.
your creation. True understanding is gained only
Yes.
through experience.
Tacos
Now,
do.
this is
You got
something I'm
tacos that day?
definitely
Hell
good
yeah. Hell yeah.
I believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
Nice. Oop.
Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I did order Taco Bell on the first day on Friday. Nowhere near as good as like real tacos, but
I see.
I see.
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous!
They're getting
The meat was
chopped.
marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
But did you cook with love?
And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
See?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves. You can't fault us.
But the second and
Skill
third promises had
issue.
no such difficulty, did they?
Exactly,
That
skill
was mainly
issue.
that they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Simply get good.
It's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Bibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
L plus ratio.
This was stupid
Plus
anyway.
your tacos stank. He looks so salty.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
This is delicious! The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the Najuli rounds out these spices is sublime.
She's so cute! I love Uklama
This
so
is a taste of
much!
harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Get him! Ooh! Get her ass! Get his ass. Get his
Finish
ass.
your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Please
Don't
let
have to tell me
me.
twice.
Let me eat. Nom. Nom nom nom.
Ah, that was bliss. You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
Girl! She is
Was
such a silly,
palatable
goofy
enough,
girl.
I suppose.
Palatable enough? What are they called here? The Hetsaro. The Hetsaro.
To you,
Their
who have successfully
particular
performed the feat of repast, I
culinary
present
tastes.
these keystones.
Oh my god, another gummy snack. Ooh, lemon flavored.
Only
Or it could
one
be banana, since we did just cook with banana leaves. Although the bananas here were like rainbow pastel colored. Kinda sus for a banana color, but you know.
Well, I should get going then.
Bye, Connor. Love you.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
God, this lighting is really horrible right now. Everyone looks crusty.
The sixth keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone.
Yippee!
I forgot something important.
What is... Girl, what are you...
Was there any Shibruk people left? I could really use another helping.
Wait, how'd that sound? This is literally Wuklamat in that scene. Wow, you can't hear it. You can't hear my Discord? Oh. Never mind. NVM then, I guess. Just gonna play you guys a Discord sound. It's a little kitty eating. Okay, Wuklamat. That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having Ziprukibil again. Here, Lilith, Kryl made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I'm thinking of buying more for the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? Aww. The next feat awaits, and Alfino would have you on the route as soon as possible. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Tienbeck traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jatika heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the pathway is underway though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surroundings, if Erenville would oblige me a tour. Very well, I have no other engagements. Then I'll come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Alize, it's okay. It's okay if you trip and fall every once in a while. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. Oh, that's right. Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Lilith? Yes. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. Yippee! As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries where we can. Hey, you look old. Do you know this one guy? Ah! I did not expect the water to be right there. A foreign mage 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants. Ah! A baby girl, as I recall. Kryl. I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it'd be Hunmuruk. He was already Zipraxrax then. A baby girl. Couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. Little baby Kryl. Oh my gosh, I wonder what like a Lalafell baby would look like. They would be so tiny. It would be so little and small. So baby. Hello. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Itbrax roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Like those small Minecraft villagers? Like, even smaller, though. I feel like the small Minecraft villagers are the size of Lalafells. Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Ikbrax, Master Galuf. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied. More than that, however, I cannot say. A little minion on 14. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for coming, his presence here. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yakui once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Urkopacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yakui claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you, that answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Lilith. May I request a moment of your company? Ooh, we got secrets to talk about. Hey, what you wanna know? What's tea? Uruk. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. So when do we get to see Estinian all oiled up? I mean, what? That's crazy. Who said that? It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the third promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Are we gonna learn something about Klamat's parents? Could you tell me of her journey thus far? Hey, yo. He definitely knows her of before. From before. Maybe he's her dad? Is that so? It seems the ride has been a source of great learning and growth for Wuklamat. It does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Oh, girls are rarely born amongst the Shipral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and Shipral had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of Jipral. Jipral was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her, Dawn Servant Galul Jaja. Though she was born to lead the Jipral, a fate had a greater plan for Wuklamat. Only the Dawn Servant and I knew the truth. I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mumuk, then rancor towards the Jipral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise. Defend her from enemies that may be lurking in the shadow. Will you do this for me? Wuklamat's my bestie. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You hear my question and answer me plainly. Address me not as the ruler of Tuliolal, but a concerned father. Wuklamat's got so many dads. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray, breathe not a word of this to anyone. Oh, shit! Sus. I think he's the one that was watching us in that cutscene, Ghoulie. Murk stands quietly, his expression one of old pain. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. Ooh, we're getting more lore. Love this for us. I love lore and secrets and lore. Oh shit! Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yeah, I'll go as Pictomancer. Why not? You're back. So what did Hunmuruk want? Oh, that would have been such a good screenshot of Lilith. It's alright, you don't have to say. More importantly, the Tienbeck Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks? Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. Nap does sound tempting. A moment, promise. You're one of Bakul Jaja's. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. And why's that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? Trying to steal all her keystones again. Yeah, that's my reason. And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. Can I go with her or no? Okay. Oh yeah, I am going. Okay, good.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Oh shit!
Oh, Morok! Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Oh no, he's gonna tell her.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Yikes.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humoruk my...
They're awkward.
Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
And me.
If
Don't you
that
dare lay a
attention
finger on
attempts
Mukuba.
to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself.
Oh my god, do I have to do this solo duty as Wuklamat? Oh no!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
The costume? What costume?
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
Oh, like, Endwalker was like the ancient's coat? Is that what you mean by costume?
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
Oh, I'm excited to see what it is.
No, I didn't hear you right.
Cowards don't stand a chance against Wuklamat. The scary adventurer. That's how I'm gonna describe Lilith now. The scary adventurer.
You dare call us cowards?
I have heard of a Bucky's. I'm not sure if I've ever seen one in person though. Like maybe online?
I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds.
I don't know how I'm gonna do in this solo duty, y'all.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember?
I don't. Maybe if I look it up, I'll remember what it is.
I'm not losing the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my
Oh, yeah, the little beaver guy. Yes, Wuklama! Girl boss! She is a girl boss. In the battle, you will play as Wuklamat. For skillful combat, Wuklamat will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover HP. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. The costume reminds you of it? Oh no! Is it gonna be kind of a meme? Oh my god, okay. Wait, let me read my tooltips first. Restores own HP. This is... Wow. This one's not very good. This is Luatina Pulse. Increase maximum HP. Break of the Luatina. Ranged attack. This rushes the target and delivers an attack. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is fine.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
Interesting.
I'll cut you to shreds.
Ow, that was a really fast. Oh god, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
To be more than enough for Miss Middens. I'll make you eat dirt.
Ah!
No more tricks, Bakul Chacha. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
My fucking health is in shambles. Oh, freak! I fucking pressed the wrong freaking button.
Miss Middens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much.
That barely fucking... Oh, I guess
My
she's
nation,
okay.
my people, and myself.
Oh, what is the green now? for the... Ah!
Can't keep up.
Damn, this solo duty is tough. Gives you like half a second to like react to...
Understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Well, that's just mean. Oh, owie. Owie, 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 owie.
This is the end for you, kitten.
Oh gosh, I hope I have enough health.
Know your place.
Oh no. Yee!
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn's servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Owie, 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 owie. Not doing too hot. I'm so ready. I'm never failing one of these again. I'm never failing a quick time reaction ever again. Slay!
That's when there's no way I'll ever lose to the like of you.
What? But that was everything I had.
Skill issue.
I can't stand it anymore. Attack! This is our fight. Stay out of it. You bring shame upon us. You think we care about your stupid pride?
Shame upon who? Are we in us now?
We cannot lose.
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole
Yeah, but I have to solo all these hoes?
I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Such confidence. What changed? She wasn't like this before.
Get fucked. Dawnlit conviction. Slay! Yay! survived! I will never, never, ever be caught lacking on a quick time interaction. Oh shit, you dropped all your things. My blue raspberry gummy! That's my favorite one. Can you tell I like the flavor blue?
I reclaim what you stole.
Yes, queen.
How could this be?
Through the power of friendship.
House cat beat all of us.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valley Armanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
Yes, queen. They look angry.
No. No.
The fuck was that?
He goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
Duh.
The only part
Sorry.
left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
But now she has to deal with the fact that she found out who her birth dad is.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tulihyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Damn, she kind of just... I feel like if I found that out... I mean, I don't know, I guess she like knew she was like adopted her whole life, so she's probably had a lot of time to deal with all that stuff. But still, I feel like that would kind of take you a while to really process all that. Seems we were the last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight, even when it got dirty, couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakul Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those who I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say that I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. I care you, Wuklamat. I care you, Wuklamat. And the second promises camp. Oh! I'm sad.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
And fuck.
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish.
Thou
As
Thou
we learn
hast
to
taken
appreciate
liking.
the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
Where's Ishtola? I miss Ishtola.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tudi Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I fail to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are.
Yeah, 90 to 100. Hell yeah. Congrats, Scott.
That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
such a little cutie. Clamat wishes to know how traversable the Tienbeck Traverse is. Into the Traverse. So, what's the state of the Tienbeck Traverse? Still being cleared, I'd assume. Muruk said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. Then perhaps would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Clamat's stolen keystone. The next feat will be our last after all. Oh girl, have I news for you. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakul Jaja we're talking about. I beat his ass. Slay Queen. Slay. So, I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jaja in single combat? Bravo! What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Tienbeck Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we finally can make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't it Bakul Jaja's home? I can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Ketenram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. We'll see. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Ketenram in Mamuk and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Jibral and the Mamulja, but since that time most of the Mamulja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is the cloister of Mamuk, and while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Oh, this is lovely. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also of Tuliolal. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it is my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from, and eat so much Zebruk Pibil besides. Thank you for everything, Hunmuruk. Till next time, take care! First, we make our way across the Zobrit Cinderfield due southeast. How you have grown indeed. Hey! The traverse will bring us straight to the Jatika heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? What? Okay, I guess. Whee! Oh, this is a secret down here. I don't think I'm supposed to be this way. But this is kind of slay down here. Yo, this area is kind of sick though. I keep getting distracted by so many things. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Oh, it was so pretty! Ah! Jumped off the cliff. Too fast. I was too eager to explore. Can't help being a scary adventurer. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. Hey! I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently, Bakul Jaja cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wuklamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. I want to see the new area. It's so pretty. Hi, Alize. Steenbechtsoli. I am definitely pronouncing all of these words correctly. Bro, I actually can't. Like, oh, this lighting is like pretty not swag. Oh, I can't freaking play my glamour plates here. No, it's freaking gorgeous. Ah! Like all the bioluminescence or whatever is so pretty. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Your paring stone? A tool used by gleaners to identify certain geological properties. As you hold the paring stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder by surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether they emit causes surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. Oh, it's... So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens. I'll be merciful. There you are. Blue! It's all blue! Far cry from the upper forests, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running, we're almost there! Oh, it's so pretty! The lighting in this particular spot, though, is not it. As this is also my first time visiting Mamuk, I have no experience interacting with the locals, but given Hunmuruk's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. See if you can't convince Wuklamat to be cautious as well. Hey yo! I just leveled our FC up! Finally in Mamuk, Wuklamat is eager to make progress. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that elector. 2 streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hunmuruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move through the city in pairs. Erenville can come with me and Alize can go with Kryl. That leaves Lilith to accompany Wuklamat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. Yo. Oh, it's so pretty here. Kurt Dopro. Oh. Bye. They are ignoring me. That mob kind of looked like a waffle cone. We've seen it like in other textures before, or like other colors and versions. Please tell me you've had better luck. Sorry, bestie, I'm afraid not. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone, the Dawn Servant's elector. Could you tell us where they are? Damn. Ejected. How are we supposed to find the elector if nobody will even speak with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Okies.
Up there.
Oh?
Bested by a mere shade.
Sororcha. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Oh, fuck.
channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a
Oh shit!
I disqualify you from the right of succession.
I mean, we all saw that one coming.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
Okay, Sariella. Halo? Oh, I never played that game.
When Zoralcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force, but he was thwarted by Father Shade.
My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your
Oh, he's about to be embarrassed in front of his family and his tribe. LOL. Whatever, major loser.
Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy!
We're gonna get some sob story about how he was pushed to do all of this because of the pressure his dad placed on him.
You lack, you can easily take.
Yikes.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her. You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings.
Yikes.
A failure.
Damn. Maybe you...
And never return! You have no place here!
Maybe you shouldn't raise, like...
Let's go, brother.
LOL. Get fucked.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Hehe. I hope they don't give him a redemption arc. don't think he deserves it.
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come,
Okay.
stand before me and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Ooh.
You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn. Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Much to think about.
Promise. I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Tea. The electors we have met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Zuriel Jah, however, seems set in his beliefs that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Worrying over Zuriel Jah won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? The boss fate, Scott? Thank you for coming. My name is Milal Jah. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what was it you wished to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jaja is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency, for you have bested Bakul Jaja. You, as Jibral, inferior by all presumption, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time anyway, next time I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jaja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mola Jaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed sibling supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tural under one rule, who in their eyes stands as a testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Galul Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character. And in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamulja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. Yalalja has something to show you. There is a place that will help you understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. Ooh, Cal's doing the first trial. I would, but I'm in MSQ mode. Hello, uniquely sincere. You're on the last quest, but you're tapping out? Bro, it's not even 10 p.m. For you, at least. Brother. Uklamat. Is that a meteorite up there? Where? The tree? Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Milalja was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. You know you'll be locked in for 3 hours. Yeah, I guess that's kind of fair. Wait, okay, what meteor are they talking about? I don't see it. I do not see. Ooh, a viewpoint. I want the viewpoint. Like that one in the tree? I mean, it's not like wedged in there. Yeah, you need a level scholar. The hell even? Jatika Heartland. An arboreal sea of blue glowing trees and deep cenotes, the forest of the Brethren, is the spiritual homeland of the Mamulja. Although the little sunlight penetrates the dense canopy, the pulsing ambient ether provides a constant source of soft cerulean illumination. This area is so pretty! But it's giving Mare Lamentorum, where it's like, oh my god, this area is so pretty, how can it get even better? And then boom! Ultima Thule. Oh, here's a little camp here. A hunting camp, like as not. I'd love to talk to Mamulja hunters and learn about their ways, except they'd probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them. Yeah, I just saw Cal got to the first trial. Yo, that unicorn? Oh yeah, here we go. Hey! This is the place you wanted to show us? It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured I shall take the full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. Blessed. I think it's probably more like blessed. Wow, so pretty.
I shouldn't have looked down.
Oh, poor Wuklem.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
Just jump into the water, it's fine.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Hey, yo. Wuklema is not going to like this.
Bakul Jaja.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Don't make me try and feel bad for this guy. Oh shit! Zium.
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabonja. An infant.
What happened to the baby?
converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits.
Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bulawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power. When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die, trapped in their shells. Only 1 in 100 survive.
Oh, rip.
If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
I sympathize with your pain, but don't use them as an excuse.
I should never have been born.
Yeah, like maybe. You kind of did really horrible things to a lot of people.
Ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths.
Hot take, but maybe.
How obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours.
Muklama, you are a better person than I.
Push you around Bakul Jaja. What do you want? Say it.
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Like, I understand, like, Fortunate's redemption, because it's like, he's their dad.
Are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Taral.
Do I agree?
If they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Like, Fortunate, it just drove him. He was just a shitty dad.
Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
But Kul Jaja, like, became like.
Father finds out you're still here. Moshu Tural Zush. There we will gather the people and ask anything the third promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends Ehubiko and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them.
Yeah. Like, he literally just, like, became...
Sorry.
Mamulja, two-headed supremacist.
I don't expect your forgiveness.
Yeah, you'll have to do a lot more to earn my forgiveness, but I guess Wuklama is a better person than I. And I am just petty. And a bitch. But that's why Wuklama deserves to be leader of Tural, and not Lilith.
Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklama.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
Like... But it's like I don't know, it's like complicated, because it's like the whole thing about being, like, he was obviously raised on hatred, and believing that he was superior from others, and just driven to act this way, but that doesn't excuse everything he's done. I mean, I guess he could have done a lot worse, sure, but he still did a lot of really horrible things and terrorized a lot of people. But, like, just one speech and one sob story isn't gonna make me forgive you. Like, he's gonna have to prove himself a lot more. Anyway. Hey Lilith, before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know, Bakul Jaja, with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotaged us on the river, kidnapped me for my keystone, and released the most vicious Tural Vitral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. Does his pain justify his action in your eyes? I hear you. Bakul Jaja's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamuk feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I've voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Yeah, I don't know. Bakul Jaja's scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. Sinnoh is ready to bring the people together. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm really competitive, but I've never, you know, believed my race to be superior to others. So like, there's competitiveness and there's like trauma and being raised in hatred, and then there's like all the things that he did. They're very different. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Milal Ja, Moksuturol Zuj is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require, but we must work quickly, lest Zaril Ja discover our intentions. Fortunately, Bakul Ja thought it to give us additional scale, so we might cover more ground in less time. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. Yeah. Let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they're going about, no, of course not. She's amazing. And the best. Oh, hi, Ghoulie! But it's like, I don't know. I'm glad that they're, I mean, obviously this is a very much more complicated situation. Because I'm just thinking about like how Fortunal's apology felt like an afterthought, and it wasn't really like it just felt like a very like one-dimensional apology, and I'm not ready to apologize him, but it's a very different situation, so I'm glad that they're like realizing that people aren't going to like accept an apology so quickly without like proof of changed behavior and growth from the person. You know? Whoopie go, merchant. Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. Here, have a blessed scale. A blessed scale in an outsider's hands? What business do you have with me? So Bakul Jaja sent you to call an assembly. I'm not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to the Mokshutural Zuj at once. Mokshutural Zuj. I know. Keep seeing all the long discussions being had in Discord, and I just feel like it's gonna be too much for me to go and back read. But I would love to like talk with people about it. That scale. If the blessed trust you, then so will I. So, what is it that you require of me? Bakul Jaja bids us come to Mokshutural Zuj. Strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. Stormblood levels of discourse. I mean, I wasn't around for the Stormblood discourse, so I guess I don't really know what you mean, Unique. Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? I have. Wonderful. The esteemed Bakul Jaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Mokshutural Zuj as well. Oh, probably, apparently there's a Najul nursery to the west called Golmajik Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll meet you in Mokshutural Zuj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. That one prisoner of war, right? I'm just remembering now. And we were like given the option for Dola, yeah. I mean, I just feel like, I don't know, I think it's a totally different sort of situation. Oh, here are the glowing bananas. Those sure are fluorescent. I don't know if I would want to eat them, but hey. Leave this place, outsider. Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. I thank you, blessed scale-bearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Mokshtural Zuj at once. Ah! Ooh, oh, do we get to go in there now? Swag. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd probably have to replay Stormblood again to like... Those mobs are so cool! Please, brother, leave me alone. And that's what I thought. Oh my god, Shadow! You're gonna finish tonight. Yes, of course, of course. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoy the ending. You're just excited about finishing Dawntrail. That's all. Where's Wuklamat? Yay! Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well. Amati, need I remind you that this rite is a competition? Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I've barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you'll lead the race to Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No, Mamuk has a problem I can't solve on my own. And you're the most clever person I know. I want to hear the people firsthand so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well, I am at your disposal. Her little smile is so cute. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I am Wuklamat, third promise of Tuliolal. Promise? I thought you served Bakul Jaja. You deceived us? No, they did not. The scales they showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Wuklamat has won my trust. Now you will hear her words. Bakul Jaja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you pay to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experiences of this people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that created blessed siblings' demands, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. Together? If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Let's keep an eye out for Zariel Jah. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Once we understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. I'm glad Kona agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much, but I'll support Mamuk's people however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Slay!